everyone, it's Bethany and it's time for a very overdue weekly makeup basket, and I am very inspired this weekly makeup basket with a lot of fun corals. As you can see, I'm wearing a lot of corals today right now. I've just really been loving kind of those orangey shades and corals and hot pinks and just really getting back into color. So here are all the products that I've picked that I want to use over the next couple weeks. The first one is definitely not following trend, but it is my nail polish. I always want to have a nail polish in my weekly makeup basket to use. But I was sent these by Madam Glam. It's their soak off gel polish routine, and they sent me like a little UV light as well to do it. And I did do the manicure yesterday. I did film myself. I am going to kind of do some follow-ups with how long they last and then film me trying to get the polish off, and then I will post a review. I'm very interested. I really love the idea of gel nails, but I'm not a huge fan of taking them off. That's like the worst part of it for me. So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes, and I will be having that video up very soon to show you guys what my thoughts are. Now, getting into the makeup, I do have three like eye bases, which probably seems a little bit of an overkill, but I am really trying to see, you know, I have my Maybelline Eye Studio Quad in Pink Punch that I am using for my project Pan That palette, and there's a really glittery shade in there that I'm trying to make use out of it without it falling all down my face. So I pulled out some of my bases to see which is going to be the best mixture for that. So I have the MAC Mixing Medium, I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, and then I have the Inglot Duraline. I have two concealers. The first one is this CoverGirl Olay, the D Puffer. This is in the shade Fair, and this one's really cool because it's got one of those metal applicators, so it's really cooling when you put it on your eyes, and I do use it as a spot concealer around my face as well. And so just bringing this back into the mix, there's a few concealers that I would like to use up fairly soon. So this is kind of one of them. It's one of the ones that I've had longest in my collection. And then I've been really obsessed with color correcting. I know that's totally the fad everywhere on YouTube, but I have a few color correctors that I seem to just kind of ignore. But now that I've been watching some tutorials and try to get a little bit more information on how to do them correctly, then I am really enjoying it. So I have one of my ones. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I didn't really fall in love with it when I first started using it because I don't think I knew how to do it well. So I'm bringing this back in to see if I now fall in love with it because I know a lot of people adore this. Some eyebrow products. This first one is this Milani Easy Brow. This is in the color Natural Taupe, and it has a spoolie at the end, which is always so convenient, and then it's a little bit of a thicker eyebrow pencil, but it does do a really beautiful job. I am wanting to use some more of my eye products or eyebrow products towards my 2016 makeup use up, so I am picking this one as one of the next ones that I want to try to use up. Thank you guys so much for all of your awesome suggestions for a really good eyebrow gel. So I am finally dipping into this. This is the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. So I've only tried it a couple times, so that's why I wanted to add it in here to really see if it's one of those great products to really keep your brows in place all day. And then while I did that order and picked this up, this was only like a $2, I think, and it's the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and my color is in Blondie Brows, and it's kind of like the Benefit Brow and some of the other higher end ones where it's this tiny little applicator and you just kind of brush it through your brows for some extra pigmentation. And so I've always wanted to try those more expensive ones, but I was like, this is probably going to be just as good, if not more amazing, since it's so affordable. So I picked this up and gonna try it out and see how I like it. I have two blushes that are so pretty. These are some of my favorite cream blushes and just blushes in general. They're the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes, and I have Pink Frosting, which is a beautiful pink, and it's just so gorgeous and stunning. And then I also have this one, which is my favorite. It's the Candy Coral color, and it's actually what I have on my cheeks today, and it just gives the most beautiful light flush of peach on your cheeks. And so really got inspired by these colors this week, and so bringing these in. I really enjoy wearing cream blushes during these hotter months. I just think they look just more like sun-glowed and sun-kissed. I have another product that I was going through my collection, and I noticed that the scent has changed a little bit, so I really want to make use of this because it was pricey. It's the MAC It's the Magically Cool Liquid Powder, and this color is in Rose Honey, and it is what I have on my cheeks as well as kind of my highlight. And I have it on my cheeks, I have a little bit on top of my brows, down the bridge of my nose, and over top of my lips or my Cupid's bow. And it's a beautiful shade that just gives you this nice, I don't know if it, ooh, there we go. That was lovely. Now I have it everywhere. So it gives you a beautiful just tinge of this like goldeny rose gold shade, and if you might still be able to see the powder rising up because I spilled it everywhere. Oh well. So I have a ton of it left, and a little goes a long way, so I do want to kind of keep it near, or maybe put it in another project pan here soon, but kind of keep it on my vanity, so I do try to use it up, especially again since the scent has changed a little bit. This, I'm finally bringing into the mix again. This has been in so many of my project pans. It is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is only like a deluxe sample size, and it is obscenely hard to use up. And I know many of you guys have the same problem. You guys have been using this bronzer for years and years and years and still haven't hit pan on it. I did put a little mark in there just to see like how much is in there, and it seems to be quite a few more layers. So I would like to use it up by the end of the year. That would definitely be a great goal for me. So I'm putting in my makeup basket and gonna try to get back into using that product. After using my e.l.f. one, my St. Lucia bronzer, I do notice that this is so much darker. So a little goes a long way for the fair complexioned like me. And then I'm also using the Spotlight version of this. This is the e.l.f. Radiant Enhancer. This color is Sunrise. And so I've been really loving the Spotlight version, and I haven't really used this one just because it is a little bit of a darker kind of rose gold bronze shade. And so I want to see what it would be like as a mixer into my foundation, even though that sounds a little frightening to have it be that dark in there, but also as a highlight. Sorry about the barking. Matt got home from golf, so the boys are greeting him right now. Some eye products. So the first one is another one, if you watch my project pans you will recognize, but I really want to use it up. So this is the Maybelline Bold Gold Color Tattoo. I only have a little bit left, even though it is a lot because you only need a tiny bit, but when you look at it in the packaging, it's only a little bit left. So I would love to start really concentrating on this one and try to use it up here in the next couple months. I have this palette that I just picked out. I think my aunt actually gave this to me. She got it in like one of those free gifts with purchases, but it's the Lancome Destination Sunshine, and it has the color design palette for the eyeshadows, and it has a blush in there as well. And this is what I used on my eyes today. I used this all over the lids and on the brow bone, and then a combination of this color and this color, which is technically the blush, on my eyes as the shadow, and it just gives a really beautiful kind of corally golden shine to your eyes. So really been enjoying this so far. The texture of these shadows are beautiful. And then I also have my MAC, this is the Burgundy x9 palette. I love my burgundy shades, and so I always like to reach for them, even though I have a couple in my Pan That palette this year, but I wanted to bring this into the mix. I finished up using the mascara that I had been using previously because it hit its 3-month mark. So I have this deluxe sample of the Lancome Hypnose Star mascara, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm not a huge fan. I do really like the brush because it has a really thin tip and then it flares out a little bit fatter. So when you are just naturally doing your mascara, you're getting that thinner side in that inner corner and the fluffier side out towards, and so it like flares your eyelashes out a little bit. So I really do adore the brush. I'm not sure on the formula yet. And then I have this Buxom Onyx eyeliner, and this is really, really good. I've been using it on my waterline. So far, beautiful product, but I had it in my kind of backup stash, so I wanted to pull it out and try it out. Same for this eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, and the color is in gray. And I really do love gray liners. I think that they are quite beautiful and stunning on the eyes, and it's a little bit different than a harsh black. And this is one of those like interesting kajol or however you say it, eyeliners. So I thought this would be interesting to see how it works on the waterline and tight lining and for the upper lash line, and just trying out this product in the gray shade. Now for the best part, all the lip products. So again, I've been very inspired by the fun, bright shades and corals. So I have a bunch of cool colors that I'm bringing in. So this is one of the Vivids by Maybelline. This is in the color Vibrant Mandarin, which is so pretty. So I have that shade, which actually I might just have to top this on my lips right now because that matches perfectly with my shirt that I'm wearing. And then this is the lip gloss that I'm wearing right now. It's the Lorac Rockin' Red Hot gloss in Rocket, which is red on my lips, so you can see what it looks like. I think I have 2 coats. This one is not something that I'm super inspired by, but again, a product that I want to use up. I've tried it in Project Pans before. This is the Sweet Watermelon Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick, and I just had gotten sick of it from using it so much in a project pan, but I think it will be really pretty this time of the year. So putting this in the mix, something that would be good for my purse to try to always constantly use it. This is a Tarte lip gloss. This is in New York Minute, and it's a beautiful light kind of lavendery pink shade that I think would be gorgeous. It's right there, and I love these because they smell like mint. Another Vivids one, this is in the color Electric Orange, which is just that. This is the L'Oreal Pink Vinyl. Oh, so pretty. This one has a little bit more, again, of like those purple tones, but it is a very fluorescent pink. This is the Maybelline Vivids in Fuchsia Flash. This one is a really cool, unique color. This is the L'Oreal Blushing Sequin. And I had gotten 2 of these, and my mother-in-law loved it, so I gave her the other one. But it's a beautiful, it's like a rosy fluorescent pink, but I don't know, to me it's very different. I really like that shade. These go on so creamy and smooth. They're almost kind of like a lip butter type of thing. And then this is Hot Plum. This is the Maybelline Vivids in Hot Plum. So it's just a little bit on the deeper side, and it's got more of that fuchsia shade. So I'm really excited for all of these bright lipsticks. I am totally obsessed with bright colors, and so I'm happy to be rocking them again. So these are all the goodies that I'm going to be using over the next couple weeks. I hope you guys are doing fabulous, and I will see you in one of my next videos. Bye!